Chapter 14. Shadows in the Blood. Dawn crept pale and cold through the trees, but Cael had barely slept. The dream, the touch of her hands, the fever in her eyes, still haunted him. Not just lust, something else. Worship. Ache. A dangerous knowing. He'd felt her, and she'd felt him. His body still ached from the dream's aftermath, the kind of pleasure that wasn't just release, but unraveling. And yet, it was the journal that now trembled in his hands, not his skin. He flipped through pages of supply lists and patrol notes until he found the letter again. That cursed seal. Bring me her head. Each time he read it, the words turned colder. Less a command, more a death sentence, one Taryn had carried, or tried to. Cael turned to the back of the journal. A rushed, rain-smeared entry waited. We've gone deeper into the trees. Men vanish without a sound. They speak of a woman, a shadow. I thought them mad. But now, I feel her too. Watching. Captain Rulian says this mission is holy, that we're slaying a demon. But I think we're the monsters. If I don't return, tell Cael I tried to do the right thing, even if I don't know what that is anymore. Cael sat still for a long time, the journal heavy in his lap. Taryn had doubted. The king had lied. And Lysira. She had never once harmed him, not even when she could have. He stood, legs sore, and gathered his gear. Whatever the truth was, it wasn't in these pages. It lay somewhere in the forest, among the vanished, the dead, or the damned. He walked slowly, leaning on a crude stick he'd fashioned since the trap had torn up his leg days ago. Every step was pain and purpose. Then, movement, rustling, too deliberate for animal. He dropped low behind a thick tree, hand at his dagger. More movement, a grunt, laboured breathing. A man stumbled into view, gaunt and half dead, cloak in tatters, arm bound in stained cloth. Cael stepped out. Who goes there? The man froze, blinking. Then, Cael? You know me? Gods, you look like him. The man rasped, collapsing to his knees. Taryn's brother. Cael moved quickly to his side. Who are you? Thomas. Tom Veyrick. I served under your brother. We came here. You're one of the soldiers. Tom nodded, eyes sunken with exhaustion. They said the mission was honourable, that she was a monster. But it wasn't like that. She spared me. Cael's heart stuttered. You saw her? I saw her kill 3 men without touching them. They just stopped breathing. No wounds, no blood. Just fell. I ran. Thought I was next. But she found me. I was delirious. She didn't strike. Just watched, like she was trying to understand me. And Taryn? Tom hesitated. He went to find her, alone. Said he needed answers. He never came back. The words hit Cael like a blade between the ribs. Still, he'd gone to speak, not to kill. Can you walk? Cael asked. Tom shook his head. My leg's broken. I've been eating moss and melted snow. I wouldn't have lasted another day. Cael clenched his jaw. Then you stay. I'll make camp here. As he gathered sticks and laid a fire, the forest shifted. He felt her, not with his eyes, but in the breath of the air, the prickling of skin. A presence. Lysira, not hunting, watching, not with malice, with concern. Maybe something more. Cael didn't turn. He simply whispered into the trees. I need to understand. The wind stirred, not an answer, but not a denial. He was getting closer. To the truth. To her. To the edge of everything he thought he knew.